Welcome to the Writer's Journey podcast. I'm Michael Laron, a science fiction and fantasy author on a journey to go from nobody to bestseller, and I'm documenting every step of the way. Tune in every week as I pull back the curtain on my writing life and how I'm building a writing career while working a full-time job, raising a family, and attending law school classes in the evenings. You can find show notes for this week's episode, a free starter library of my fiction, and much more at michaellaron.com. Enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to episode 60 of the podcast. In this week's episode, I just wanted to give a quick update on how things are going for me and kind of what I'm doing to move things forward. So we are all settled in the new house. Everything is good there. We're all settled, and for the most part, the essentials are all unpacked. So, we're still living out of boxes. I guess it's going to be that way for a little while, but we're pretty happy and kind of back into the swing of things with a normal rotation, getting up early again to write and going back to work and all that stuff. So we've got some normalcy back in our lives. And I was down in my basement trying to figure out what I was going to do with my studio. So in the last episode, I talked about how I'm going to be using the entire basement as a YouTube studio. And I got about 15 minutes into trying to decorate and set up my equipment and all that, and I realized that I was completely out of my element. So I did something that I said I probably would never do, and that is I hired an interior designer to come over and just help me, because I when it comes to colors and it comes to furniture and it comes to placement and all that stuff, I'm just completely useless. Like I'm not the person you want designing your set on YouTube. It's just a reality. So I had someone come over and try to help me, and it was an interior designer that came highly recommended to us by a friend, and she came over and did some measurements and kind of took a look at the space and kind of came up with some ideas. And so she's in the process now of kind of looking for some furniture and figuring out what we're going to do with the electrical down here. And she's going to get back with me, I think, hopefully by the next episode. So I'll have more of an update. Now, I really don't have a big budget. Contrary to probably what it sounds, he's hiring an interior designer. I really don't. But I do know one thing, and that is that I want to improve the quality of my YouTube videos. And if you look at this space, I can't do that with what I have. And I just don't know how to take this space and conceptualize it and turn it into something that, will look good on camera. And so I had a chat with her and kind of talked to her about all that, and she seemed to understand it and had some really interesting ideas about what we could do, and watched some of my videos and looked at some of my books. And so I will keep you all posted and let you know what happens as it happens. So for those of you who watch me on YouTube, I promise I will be back. I'm not on a inactive hiatus. I am actively working to get back on YouTube. So thank you for all of your patience. And I think probably once we start and get into the process a little bit more, I may do a quick video, but I just literally cringe every time I even think about shooting something down here right now, because it really does look bad. And, I apologize in advance for the audio. The audio doesn't sound really that good right now either. So I apologize if I'm a little echoey. I don't have a lot of furniture down here, so I think that'll help once I get some more furniture and figure out if I need to buy acoustic foam and all that good stuff. So in writing news, I just put the finishing touches on that dictionary/encyclopedia. I've just got a couple of appendices to write, and then probably will be off to the races with the editor and the cover designer. Just need to figure out what I'm going to call it. And then I probably will start Reaper's Way sometime in the next couple of days. So that may take me a week or two, just depending on how things go, and still have to unpack and all that stuff. So I'm giving myself a leisurely pace on this book. So if it takes me a little bit longer, I'm not terribly worried, because I've got a lot of other things going. But I have been writing a lot of scripts, so I finished 20 or so YouTube scripts, and I'm feeling really good about that. And I got confirmation back that I just passed my most recent law school class, and so can't be happier about that. So all that studying and stuff I did, it definitely paid off for my conflict and resolution class. So that's all I have this week. I hope everyone's having a great week, and next week, hopefully, I will be back with another update on this interior design project and how it's going, and hopefully, I will be able to post some photos very soon. So, peace out, and I'll talk to you next week. Thanks for joining me this week. If you like this episode, you'll enjoy my backlist episodes at michaellaron.com/podcast. For your free starter library of my favorite novels, join my fan club by visiting michaellaron.com/fanclub. If you're a writer and you want to connect with me further, check out my YouTube channel, Author Level Up, for helpful writing advice at authorlevelup.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll be back next week.